Yeah, I'm gonna start in a minute, so have fun. Hello. I am Silky Kumo. There is a tag in my mask. There we go. I'm Silky Kumo, and today we are baking! Woo! Too much my wrist just showed. Oopsies. Okay, well, the sweater's a little loose. Yeah, so it's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. I don't like the holiday, but I want to make Viva Puffs. And it's going to be a total shit show. You know why? Because I don't have a heating element thing in my room. So what we got is this dusty teapot thing. And some tea lights. And a candle lighter thing. A lighter. That's what I... Anyway. Okay, so there's 3 steps that need to be done to make Viva Puffs. Because if you don't know what they are, they're like little marshmallow treats. With a cookie base, a marshmallow dollop on top. So I'm going to make Fluff, which is the... it's a marshmallow alternative that doesn't have gelatin in it. So it's vegetarian friendly, but not vegan friendly because it, of course, has eggs. With a bit of jam, which I've got a little jar of jam somewhere over there. And and then covered in a layer of melted chocolate. So it's gonna be good. My desk is a mess. I don't know. Oh, fuck. That was my tea that I almost knocked over. Maybe I should put my headphones on. These are my headphones. Okay, we don't have any music because, I'm gonna get copyright issues. So here we are. Yeah. Okay, so the thing is I wanted to make graham crackers, but I don't have whole wheat flour. I actually had only a third of the flour that I needed for the recipe, which called for 3 cups of flour overall. So I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour, so I thirded the recipe, and it has to chill for a bit. Sometimes it says chill overnight. I just have mine sitting in the freezer, and it's been in the freezer for half an hour. So I'll go get it soon. But I decided that we're going to make the marshmallow fluff first. And then we'll deal with baking the cookies. And then we'll melt the chocolate while assembling it. Got a few bowls. I'm going to use this shiny, dangerous metal bowl for heating on top of the tea thing. It's going to be more of a direct heat situation than a double boiler situation. But, fight me. Maybe I could... No, I can't direct heat this. I don't have any bowl that I can direct heat. That's the problem. So, it's going to be a little bit scuff. But in order to make the marshmallow fluff, we're going to need 4 ingredients. Strained tomatoes. That's a joke. It's just granulated sugar in here. Also, definitely not canola oil in here. This jar has been used for many things. I think it's also been used for, like, flour at one point. So, whatever. Okay, so we got granulated sugar. We got vanilla extract. Woo! Always go for the real stuff. The artificial stuff is shit. And, like, yeah, you pay $16 for a bottle this big, which is, what, 125 mils? But it still lasts you quite a while. It lasts me, like, at least 6 months. So I'd say it's worth it. Third ingredient. I'm having the recipe that I found, so I'm only using 2 eggs. And it calls for 2 egg whites. So I have 2 eggs. Now, I'm going to talk about separating eggs and an easy way to do that. I have a container for putting my yolks in when I go to separate it. And the last important ingredient to get the fluffy, creamy egg whites is cream of tartar. Woo! Okay. But yeah, super basic. Apparently, I like Clubhouse spices and ingredients because my vanilla is also Clubhouse. But hey, better than my generic doxing brand. Oh, look. There's a generic doxing brand over there for chocolate chips. Anyway, yeah, so we also, you can kind of see it right in the forefront. Actually, you can very much see it. This is my stand mixer. I'm gonna bring it, I'm gonna move everything around so I don't have a colossal disaster, but this desk isn't the largest, so we're probably still gonna get a colossal disaster. Oh, I should change my sound settings over to my, oh no, it is on headphones. Alright, whatever. Woo! Yeah, clean up a little bit. I've got a mask on just in case, but you might get reflections of the top half of my face. I've also got my hood up. And it's not even for, like, privacy reasons. I'm fucking cold. Actually, it's better now. It's a lot better now. We had an HVAC guy come into the house earlier. And he's like, look at all these issues you are having because your landlord isn't taking care of things. Woo-hoo-hoo, who's surprised? Landlord not taking care of things. And we also had a minor carbon monoxide leak in the basement, which is also, woo, fun times. Don't worry. We have plenty of carbon monoxide detectors throughout the house, and they're all interconnected. So if it was actually at a dangerous level, which I know any amount is dangerous, but if it had reached up here and not just the basement, we would know. Although I think they're in the basement too. So, maybe it had just started. Anyway, I'm alive. I don't have memory problems. I don't think. Maybe I do. Don't worry. Alright. So my stand mixer is, very old. You can see cigarette stains on it because of how old it is. My roommate's gonna kill me if I break that tea thing, so I gotta be careful. But yeah, it's an old beater. Get it? Because it beats eggs, and also because it's like 20 years old. Yeah. I can't afford a new stand mixer. Also, this is about as good as a new stand mixer. It was given to me by a family member who got a new stand mixer and hates it and is going to return it and get like an industrial stand mixer. So I get the crappy old one. Anyway, I should probably put the beaters in, even though we don't need them yet. Might as well get her done. These have a specific... Okay, so this one gets placed right here. And then this one gets placed right there. Nice. Okay, cool. Not that you guys saw any of that, but whatever. Whew. Stand mixer out of the way. Okay, so the first step will be separating the eggs and putting them in this here handy bowl. Oh, you can see the shelf behind my desk. Ooh. Man, that music sucks. Elgato and their lies. You won't run into any issues. Ooh, new baby pictures. New baby pictures. Family member just had a baby. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. Such a big baby. Anyway. Oh, wait. There's more. Oh, there is more. Okay. Whatever. Oh, wait, yeah, no, I got my phone out because I was getting the recipe. Duh. Okay, so we're following Sally's Baking Addictions recipe for blah, blah, blah. Homemade marshmallow creme. But they forgot the accent grave on creme. Frosting. Prep time 10 minutes. Cook time 5 minutes. Total time 15 minutes. Yield 4 cups. So 4 large egg whites. We're doing 2. Half a cup of granulated sugar. Have a half cup measurement and some granulated sugars. Half teaspoon of cream of tartar. So we'll do a quarter. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we'll do a half. Egg white, sugar, and cream of tartar in a heat-proof bowl. It says use a double boiler, but I don't have one. Don't have a heat thing. So let's go. Okay, let's start with the cream of tartar because it's easiest. Okay, so tip if you have these and you don't want to break your weak little nails because you don't eat dairy or much dairy, trying to open it, use the back of your spoon. Just pop it open. Okay, how much do maybe I do have memory issues. Okay, so I need a 1/4 teaspoon. This is a 1/2 teaspoon. And look, it's like a semicircle, so you're supposed to jam it in this way. Fill it up halfway. Already have shit on my desk. It's about a 1/4 teaspoon, maybe a smidge more. Probably too much. Okay. And now we need a 1/2 cup of sugar. Great thing about storing sugar in these jars is that it's like a little bit more like ant-proof, and also you could just pour it. Wait, it calls for a cup of sugar, right? 1 cup, so we need a 1/2 cup. Cool. Nice, just under, but that's okay. And put that into the bowl. Sweet. Put the jar back on, or put the lid back on the jar. And now we're gonna get ready to separate our eggs. I'll mix it all up in a second. So what we're gonna want is we're gonna crack the egg over this, because what we want is the egg whites in this, and the egg whites are what's going to come out first. And the easiest way, no tools necessary for separating egg whites from egg yolks, is just using the eggshell itself. I have some paper towel for wiping up the inevitable raw egg that ends up on my desk, but we're essentially going to use the raw egg to trade back and forth the yolk in each half of the eggshell. Wow, that sentence started not correctly, but that's fine. And the yolk's going to go back and forth as the whites drip out into the bowl that we're going to need it for, until all we're left with is the yolk and inside the eggshell, and then we're going to put it in our little container and use it for something else later. Or just have very protein-full fried egg things. Discs. Okay, so let's get started. Give it a gentle tap. Or not so gentle. Okay, and then it's going to be hard to see. You're also going to want to be careful to not break the yolk by accident. If you notice it starting to break, it might be time to just give up on what's left of the, see how it's just the yolk of what's left of the egg whites. See, most of it's gone already, and we've just got our little yolk here being transferred back and forth, the last of the whites being dripped off. I'm not super great at this or anything, but it's definitely a handy little trick. Okay, get that last chunk out. Come on. No, you got this. Look at that drippy grossness. Good thing I'm wearing gloves. Reminder to not touch my mouse until I go and get new gloves. Probably should have brought the glove box with me. But it is in the hallway. In our handy accessible section with hand sanitizer and alcohol. There we go. And then drop the yolk into the container for later me. Didn't think of somewhere to put this, but that's okay. It's gonna go in the sugar scoop. We're gonna do the exact same thing with this egg. So crack it. I'm gonna watch the cam a little bit less this time. Ugh, gross. I can feel the egg white just seeping over my glove. Look at that big globule. Oh yeah. Wow. So in a second, we're going to get our candle going, and we're going to start heating this up. Super old-fashioned Bunsen burner style. Okay, so my yolk's starting to break. You can start to see a little bit in here. So I'm giving up on trying to get any more whites out of it and just dumping it in the container. Woo! Oh my fucking Christ. Okay. Oops. I can't pick up. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I can't pick up the phone. Something, spider webs. Hello. Man, I can't deal with silence. I should just have music playing, like, off my phone into my headphones or something. Just to keep me sane. You guys could do your own music. Okay, that's, most of the egg goop off of my gloves. So yeah, let's light a candle. Should I bring a spoon? I guess we'll just use this spoon. Okay. Come on. There you go. There you go, bud. Oh, that might have doxed me. Okay. Hopefully, this will heat it a little. Let's mix things up a little. Try to get some of that cream of tartar in there as well. So once this is heated up, we get to dump it right into the stand mixer at full temp. It's all good. So what this is doing, I think, is like pasteurizing the egg. Just mixing it up real good. Still a good chunk of the egg yolk that's not combining well. These eggs were also from like 2 different cartons. One of them's like an omega-3 egg or whatever. And my roommate got all excited over because special eggs were on sale or something, I don't know. So she bought those, and then she went back to buy more like a couple days later, but the sale was over, so she just bought regular eggs. We split the grocery bills. Makes it easier. Okay, that's a little better combined. Okay, let's go refer to our little instructions. I don't know if this is providing any heat yet. Okay, that's gonna slip right in, so I'm going to hold on to it. Woo! Whisk constantly. Well, this is clearly a whisk until sugar is dissolved and mixture is thinned out. About 4 minutes. Granted, the 4 minutes is when you don't have the world's jankiest setup, so it might take us a little bit longer for this to get heated. Mixture will be thick and tacky at first, then thin out and appear frothy on top. To test that it's ready, you can use your finger or an instant read thermometer. Oh, maybe I should have grabbed one from the kitchen. Oh well. Lightly and quickly dip your finger. It's very hot. Be careful and rub the mixture between your thumb and finger. You shouldn't feel any sugar granules. If using a thermometer, the temperature should read 160 Fahrenheit or 71 degrees Celsius. Look at that weak little flame. It is feeling like a little less granularly when I mix it, so maybe it's doing something. Honestly, I don't know. Boop. I like it when the model jumps when I start talking. Okay. My arm is getting tired. Once this is done, remove from heat. Add vanilla, add to the stand mixer, beat on high speed until stiff, glossy peaks form about 5 minutes. So we're gonna get 5 minutes of the lovely serenade of a shitty old stand mixer. It's gonna be fun, guys. Trust me. This is actually starting to do something, I think. It's very glossy now. Meringue can be spread, piped, or swirled onto cakes, cupcakes, and other confections. Serve immediately or torch it with a kitchen torch, with affiliate link included. Of course. For a delicious toasted marshmallow topping. Okay, so if it's halved, it will cook quicker on the stove. Haha, stove. Funny. What a funny joke. His joke. And it will beat a little bit faster. We're not gonna blowtorch any of it. Oh look, it's my phone. We're not gonna blowtorch any of it. Because we don't need that. I have the torch, I just don't want to. Maybe I'll torch an actual marshmallow. We can make our own little s'mores. Have a glass of wine. So that'll be in a bit. I should go check on the dough and turn on the oven. So I'll do that in a second. I think this still feels pretty cold. Like, maybe it's getting a little bit of heat. I don't know. Endlessly stirring. I don't know what I'm saying. I am losing my mind without music. Oh, it's looking pretty frothy though. Turns out we skipped the heat step altogether and my hand just does all the work making peaks. That's a joke. I have never successfully made meringue without a stand mixer. I have a hand mixer, and even then, like, I end up stopping early because I'm just getting more meringue on my walls than I am in the bowl. So I just kind of give up. But now that I have this stand mixer, maybe we'll have some success. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go open the recipe for the cookies. Okay. Preheat oven to 350. Flour your countertop or parchment paper. Yeah, that's a joke. I'm not gonna do that. Roll it out. Actually, it doesn't even say roll it out. Pat it into a 5x6 rectangle. Sprinkle with flour. Flip. Dust again. Oh, then it says to roll it out. Very thin. Put onto aluminum baking sheet. I don't need to add little scores into it with a fork or a chopstick. Bake 10 to 12 minutes. I guess I pre-score it, yeah, that does make sense. Da 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 da. It's stuck in my head. Okay. I should get the yolks in the fridge too. So let's let this sit here cooking for a minute. Yeah, it's gonna slide right in. Okay, well, we're gonna put this in with the eggs. And then keep that happy over there. And I will be right back with the rolling pin and the dough. And preheat the oven. I'm gonna mute. We're back. It looks like it was not muted, even though it was muted. God, this button's broken. Anyway, how's the temp on this doing? Not well. Got more shiny shit. Rolling pin. We got our dough. Oh yeah, it's starting to get a little warm. Oh yeah, and it is frothy on top. Let's go for another minute. Ah. Oh, never mind. I forgot I was supposed to check for sugar granules. I still feel some under the spoon. Every so often, but I'm gonna grab a little. Well, it is getting there. Oh shit. Apparently OBS is full screen now. And I have egg white in my mouse. What a good combination. Well, that's gonna be fun to clean later. Probably gonna give this bowl a nice wipe and then put the chocolate in it. We won't need that for a little bit. Okay. I guess to prevent this from overcooking, let's dump it in our stand mixer. I'm starting to feel the heat off the candle, so it is doing something. Oh god, I'm getting everywhere. Okay, that can sit there for now. Okay, wipe. Lighter away. I do have an extra candle just in case this one burns out, but we should be good for a while. Bench scraper. The other two can go over there. Okay. This is my mouse. It's a Corsair M65, I think. Don't get it. Like, I very highly recommend not getting this particular mouse. I had to send it in for repairs because it was double and triple clicking or not clicking at all. So, that was a fun experience. It's a bit of a brick now. So I got a refurbished one back from them, but I don't know, dude, like, oh shit, I'm already getting cookie dough on the floor. Ugh. Anyway. I should have floured the surface, and I have just enough flour to do that with. But I'm not going to because I am a stubborn asshole, and I'm just going to do some manual flattening out. I did put it in the freezer and not the fridge, which is going to be an issue for me, but it was only an hour. Yeah, I'm going to take my phone out of the way. I did clean my desk before this, gave it a good vinegar wipe. I didn't want to use like any other cleaning substances because I can eat vinegar. I can't eat bleach. I don't like to eat vinegar, but I'd rather accidentally eat vinegar than I would bleach. Get a little bit more leverage. Ugh. Move my desk chair out of the way. It's getting there. Certainly is flatter. I'm rolling up my glove into the dough. I say to get it very thin, and I don't know what very thin means. Keep on being like, what's this orange thing here? It's the frickin' bench scraper. We're wearing all black sweats today. Because I woke up and it was like 15 degrees in my room. So, comfort over fashion. You know? This is still very thick in the middle. It's like a centimeter thick. And it's going to be hell to peel off my desk, I'm sure. Because I didn't flour it. Like a big stupid dummy. And my desk, while fairly large, doesn't have a lot of space when you're trying to stream, have two work setups, or one work setup and a home setup, and bake. Dude, I'm getting hungry. I want to eat this. It's obviously not ready yet. Oops. Guess it's getting thin enough. We're making holes in the dough. Yeah, let's just flatten out the edges and call it. Okay. So we're going to use the bench scraper for making more even edges and more even, or like the scores in the cookies. They're not going to be nice looking cookies. That's okay. I don't know why, but something in this is giving me some sort of scent reminder of the time that I spent 4 hours walking around JFK Airport for no good reason other than I was just there way too early. Okay, that's looking a lot more even. It's hard to tell. But there it is. So yeah, got a baking sheet over here. Got some jam. Got spoon and spatula. My doxing chocolate. And a very sticky desk. Okay. Tea, you can go under the webcam, maybe not. Okay. Cookie tray is on chair. Chair is coming closer to desk. There we go. I'm gonna carefully kind of peel this off, and then maybe try to glue it back together to itself, kind of. Oops, just rip off a piece, why don't you, dummy? I should have floured my desk, but I didn't 'cause I'm dumb. And now we're dealing with the consequences. And it's more than just a sticky desk. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, we're going to paste this back together on the tray. Oh my lord, this is brutal. Oh my god. Okay, almost done. That's the bulk of it. Well, you guys get the fun view of my shadow while I try to press this out with my knuckles on the cookie tray. Okay, almost there. Isn't this the sexiest cookie you have ever seen? Okay, and we're gonna score it using the bench scraper. I guess I could show here. We're just kind of making lines almost all the way through Get some little square cookies that we can break apart when it's baked. Yeah, cool. Now it's scored. I'm trying to clean up the mess as we go. It's not perfect, but it's better. That's our garbage pile now. I'm gonna go check on the oven. Okay. Cool. How's that? God, fucking cookie dough crumbs. Grab new gloves. Whatever. Okay. So, let's work with the stand mixer and make these fluffy. I set the oven for 9 minutes. So we'll check on it 9 minutes. It says 10 to 12 minutes. So we'll see how these turn out. Okay, stand mixer is plugged in. How much vanilla am I supposed to add to these? No, don't undo. I tried to open the tab and it closed it. Half the recipe, so half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We used our teaspoon for a lot of mixing. Oh, shit. Bumped the camera. There you go. Little more. Okay. So we're gonna eyeball it. Oh, that was closer to a full teaspoon, but that's okay. Now, I'm very convinced that this is gonna get everywhere or make terrible noises. So at the very least, we're gonna put this right around here. Prevent some of the mess. Ready your ears. Right. Is stiff, light, glossy peaks. So we're making a meringue. Sometimes this gets a little stuck, so I gotta give it a bit of a push. Oh, it's getting frothier. too high, but let's go for it. I feel like I'm watching something in slow-mo. It's really messing with me. Oh. Looking like it's getting a little thick. No, they're still very liquidy. Okay. Not quite thick enough. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's wipe out this bowl. Tuck that in there. Ugh, gross. Good enough to use for chocolate, though. Let's start melting some chocolate. Oh my god, everything's so sticky. Send help. Finding bits of cookie dough on the floor. Oh, my wrist was fully in view there. Oh boy. Alright. Conveniently scissors. We got some semi-sweet chocolate chips. And we're going to dump them in and help them melt. And definitely not snack on a few with our dirty, dirty gloves. Oh my god. That's just shit. That is the shit. So I need to keep an ear out for the oven, because with these headphones, I sometimes don't hear the oven beeping at me. Stiffer now. We're getting somewhere. But more. Almost there. Still no beeping yet. Oh, look, the chocolate's starting to melt. Okay, now I hear the oven. The chocolate's starting to melt. We're getting somewhere. Okay, I'll be back. We are back. It needs 2 more minutes. Let's give our chocolate a stir. This is gonna take a bit, but we're getting somewhere. A little bit more of this. Lift this up and see what this looks like. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Just pause it right. Oh, look at that. Yeah, buddy, we got something to go in there. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so the marshmallow is basically done. So I'm going to not take my ungloved hand and shove it into camera. But I am going to try it. Oh, that's fucking delicious. Okay. Excellent. My people are calling me. My people being my cookie. Cookies are done. So they're just cooling right now. Gloves have been washed. Chocolate is very slowly melting, but I just want to eat it all instead. I wonder if it would help if I had 2 candles going. So I'm going to light my second candle and drop it in. Yeah, that's a lot brighter. Okay, so it's gonna end up being a little uneven. Can't really see it because I have a stand mixer in the way. I'm sorry. But hopefully by the time this chocolate is nice and melted, my cookies will be cold enough that I could, start building my Viva Puffs. I'm gonna eat more chocolate chips because I am a fiend. In terms of like COVID, when I'm wearing a mask, I'll never pull it under my chin. If I need to eat something, I'll hook it off an ear. So it's not like getting all shoved up in my chin. But this isn't a COVID situation. This is me just baking and hiding my face. So I can shove it below my chin. Oh my god, I love chocolate. It's Valentine's Day. Treat yourself to some delicious chocolate chips. Oh yeah. There we go. I'm a fucking genius. Ah! I found a way to get chocolate to melt at my desk. And all over my desk. Evidently. Soon this will be too hot to hold, but it's starting to get a little melty. It's starting to look like shit, which is a good thing in this case. We're all sticking together, getting goopy, getting to really know each other. Yeah, that other tea light's just like toast. Oh well. Okay, so for the jam, it's traditionally raspberry jam, and I happen to have a tiny little jar of raspberry jam. Raspberry Dandy Raspberry. Spread with vanilla and anise. Anise? Tartinade de framboise avec vanille et anise. 41 milliliters. More love, less sugar. So this is, from the west coast of Canada. It's called East Van Jam. This is not, I did not buy it in East Vancouver. But, yeah, that's where it's from. It's really cute. It's actually given to me as a gift. Keep stirring the chocolate. Oh, yeah. We can add more chocolate as it goes on. I have still a pack and a half of chocolate chips. So that's good. Thumbs up. Okay. What the fuck is in my meringue? One moment. And cover. Appeared to be a chunk of cookie dough, which is now in my mouth. Oh, fuck me. I got meringue all over my sweater. I fucked up. Oopsies. Got white stuff everywhere. This is the stream of innuendos, because you gotta. It's Valentine's Day. Oh. And I could go back and forth and melt this in the microwave, but I feel like this is more fun. I'm gonna go look at the cookies. I'll be back in a moment. Well, sorry. I've returned with cookies. Here's a chunk. It's not fully dried, but it's on a cooling tray now. Or cooled? Not fully cooled. So it's on a cooling tray to get to a reasonable temperature so it doesn't melt my meringue. Then we can start assembling. This is really good. Oh my god. Oh shit, I should have taken a picture of my dinner from last night. I made plaque paneer, which is spinach cheese. But it uses a hard cheese called paneer. Except my grocery store is overwhelmingly not Indian. So I can't really find paneer. So I end up buying halloumi. It's really good with halloumi. Oh my god, the chocolate's almost ready. Oh. But anyway, it was so goddamn good. I'm not licking my lips. Clean shop. I'm hungry, okay? I'm gonna take some of this offending marshmallow. Oh yeah. Turns out I don't think we're gonna even need that little ceramic bowl there. That's okay. Oh, look, our other tea light has just fully gone out. Most of the chocolate chips have lost their chippy shape. Nom. I've only been wearing this sweater for 2 days. I'm kind of angry, actually. Let's try breaking the cookies apart. It's gonna be not perfect, though. So I'm some of them have already started breaking apart. Oh, Lord, this is not correct. You can vaguely see me breaking apart cookies and covering my desk in cookie crumbs in the background. Yeah. Having more of this. Fuck it. Oh my god. So good. Chocolate is coming along nicely. So the last thing is just the slow as hell cookies. I need a tray for them. I just realized. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I should go and get a tray for them to assemble them on. And to... what's the other thing? Grab a spoon for the Marshmallow Fluff. I will be back. I returned. Away with you, chocolate. And other chocolate. I've got another baking tray and another rubber spatula. Okay, I'm gonna unplug the stand mixer and move it off to the side. In theory, I could just keep the bowl right here and move this elsewhere. Ah! Sorry about that. That was very loud. Okay, stand mixer's been moved. This is nice, goopy chocolate. Only a few chips remain in ball form, and it won't for long as I mix this. Look at this one, it died. Lame little dude. Oh, hey, how's the baking going? It's going well. We have Marshmallow Fluff. We have melted chocolate. And We have cookies off in the background. Cooling. Hopefully not set my other monitor on fire. And a very messy desk. And we have a little jar of jam. So it's going well. We're going to start assembling these fairly soon on this. But, well, this is going to be a pain in the butt to clean. That's okay. Yeah. Just waiting for the cookies to get a little bit cooler, but they're almost there, so I'm just giving up. Bit late, only just checked your phone now because you're absorbed by degeneracy once again. That is okay. Every time you say you're not going to do something, you end up doing it anyway. Oh no. Improvements take time. Don't be too harsh on yourself. So what I've done is poorly roll out these cookies, and then I scored it with a bench scraper. Here's some clean ones. This is a bench scraper, and use it when you're like working with dough, and you can scrape dough bits off the bench and cut it and stuff. So I scored it so that it'd be easier to break apart, which is kind of true. But I'm ending up with a bunch of little pieces that are just going to be yummy snacks. And not Viva Puffs. Do you know what Viva Puffs are? I don't know if you have them in the UK. I know that there is a variation without jam that is very popular and was originated in Quebec. But that is not what we're making. Finally fix your OBS, end up watching anime. Yeah. I get that. It's like me and not logging on to my other account to finally respond to your Discord friend request. Not very good at getting around to doing that. I did finally resist the urge to immediately turn on my computer when I wake up, and instead spent the first hour of the day downloading more RAM. No, but I did ooh, I should mix this. I did install 2 more sticks of RAM and another fan this morning. Excuse me. Just got a few little bits here. This will be for snacking. Okay, I should open the jam. If you don't have Viva, or if you don't know what Viva Puffs are, if you don't know what Viva Puffs are, they are cookies. I made graham crackers with a little bit of jam. Probably about half of what I'm scooping here. A little bit of jam. And marshmallow fluff covered in chocolate. We'll start by adding little dollops of jam. Oh, this spoon is too small. Shit. Did not think ahead. Or too big, I mean. I'm trying to jam a spoon that's too big into this little jar. I'm going to have to get a shiny spoon. Poop. Tried to work around it. Probably haven't heard of it, but you watched a show called Photo Kano today. Yeah, you were correct. I have not heard of it. What is it about? Nice. That should do wonders for your PC. Yeah. Hopefully it runs a little faster. Not that I've noticed any issues. I just wanted more RAM. Usually the leftovers can be used to make a miniature one half the size. Yeah. I don't know. I might just snack on them because I'm hungry and I haven't had dinner yet. And I think my roommate said she was going to make dinner today, but I have not seen her start it. So, don't know what's happening with that. That's okay. Might just have pizza for dinner. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, no, I need to get a smaller spoon. I'll be back in a second. And I'm back. Tiny spoon. Ooh, I should mix the chocolate. Yeah, this is like a little tea light thing, which I'm using with a metal bowl to heat some chocolate. Thought it was a pretty good way to work around the fact that I don't have a hot plate. Probably a bit too much on that one. I'm gonna put all the jam down. Maybe we'll run out of jam. Some of them might not have jam. They'll also be very unevenly shaped because things didn't break apart very well. Oh, but this jam smells splendid. I'm very excited to eat these, especially considering I decided to not buy the commercially made ones at the grocery store when they were on sale last week. So this should be good, hopefully, or at the very least, it'll taste good and look ugly. Not on camera, but I do have 4 more cookies to decorate. And the jar is almost done. Perfect. Scooping out the last remains of this jar. And once I'm done that, I'm going to mix up the chocolate again just to make sure nothing's burning. That jam is certainly living up to its claim of having no added sugar, because that is very sweet. Or not very sweet. That is very tart. Okay, let's scoop some of this. Oh wait, shit, I was supposed to stir. I think some of it's starting to burn in the bottom. Okay. Let's start with the marshmallow fluff. I didn't actually portion out this recipe, so we might end up with not enough marshmallow fluff. I don't know. Guess we will see. You stay on the cookie. Might be a little bit too thin. Maybe I should have stirred it a little bit more. I'm concentrating, so I'm not talking quite as much. So I'm kind of klutzy, and I'm probably going to get marshmallow gunk everywhere. I'm trying to not do that. If we end up with a decent amount of marshmallow left, we can start topping up the cookies with more. Make it pile on a little higher. Okay, sorry, I just noticed. Chat. My apologies. Oh shit, I spilled one a little bit. Oopsies. Okay, Photocano is but a guy that joins photography club focused on taking borderline etchy photos of girls in interesting positions and angles. Oh boy. There's one that I watched that was about a guy joining a photography club, and he meets some girl, but turns out she's actually a princess from like some European country. It was kind of cute. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have enough marshmallow fluff. Oh yeah. It's an adaptation of a visual novel, but the way they go about it is really interesting. Each episode resets to a point in the prologue and follows the route of a different girl/heroine. Oh. That definitely is an interesting way to adapt a visual novel, because normally they just pick main girl and go with it. You don't get to explore the other routes that you would if you actually played the visual novel. Personally, you really like visual novels, so you thoroughly enjoyed it. Nice. For me, any dessert, the less sweet, the better. Yeah, like, I tend to put, like, not as much sugar as they recommend, but for things that tend to be, like, really sour, like jam, I do prefer a bit more sugar in it, because I don't like sour things. So my desire to not have things overly sweet is overwhelmed by the fact that I don't like sour things. I'm gonna give the chocolate another stir. Ooh. My quality is really clear despite using hand cam. That's because I'm using the same microphone I always use, which is just my Blue Yeti, which is not a great mic, but it is what I have. And I'm just working at my desk. So this is where I normally stream from. So the only thing that's different from my normal setup is that I have my webcam here. So this is where I sit and play games. I'm just topping up some of these with a bit more marshmallow fluff. Has barely any lewd content. Well, that's good. Yeah, sometimes I find some of the ecchi shows to be a little overwhelming. Unless, like, that's something I'm specifically looking for. It's just, like, a little bit much. Especially because they all have that fucking lolly character. And that just, like, I get really uncomfortable when ecchi shows have, like, oh, look, I'm 18. Or, like, I'm 427, but I look like a 12-year-old. Kind of makes me uncomfortable. Not gonna lie. Although I have been making, like, a couple lewd jokes this stream, because, like, I got marshmallow fluff all over my sweater, so I was making jokes about messes with white stuff. Okay, I think that's it. I'm not going to use any more marshmallow fluff. The marshmallow fluff is made out of sugar, egg whites, cream of tartar, and vanilla. Okay. Chocolate, it is your time to shine. So basically I'm just going to sprinkle on chocolate until it's like kind of covered. This might be difficult. And then let it cool. And then once it's cooled, flip it over and cover the bottom in chocolate. Oh shit, that's just gonna make a mess. Oh no. I'm gonna need more chocolate. Oh shit. See that spill over? Oh no. Also, the last episode is a little sister root, and well, oh geez. Yeah, it's your favorite episode? Of course. Oh, that layered really nicely. Of course, it's the ones that are off camera that are layering nicely off my spatula. You know, if I was smart, I'd like think of a different way to cover these with chocolate other than just my spatula, but I'm starting to get a technique down to just layer it. Yeah. This cookie sheet's gonna be a nightmare to clean. You've heard bad things about the Blue Yeti because every other podcaster, YouTuber, VTuber starts off with a Blue Yeti thinking that it's a good mic. When it's like, it's a very basic mic. It's good. It's better. Okay, like it's better than your laptop microphone or whatever. So it's got that going for it. But it has nothing on like an XLR mic. And that's the thing is like, it's people with XLR mics that are like, oh, Blue Yetis suck compared to your XLR mic, sure. But if all you can afford is a USB mic. They do sell XLR mics for about the cost of a Blue Yeti. But I've had this mic for years. Like a long, long time. Because I did some streams with friends for Extra Life a while ago. So I bought this mic for that. And then stopped streaming for Extra Life. Oops. Maybe next year. We'll see. Gotta say, visual novel adaptations do a great job of selling the source material to more compared to manga and the light novel adaptations. Yeah, fair enough. Do we want to talk about Umi Neko no Naku Koro ni? Because the anime adaptation is not fantastic. The manga is okay. But, like, I'm sure it has nothing on the visual novel that I haven't played yet. I have, like, a little Umi Neko shrine with the visual novels on CD, which I don't even have a CD drive. What's it called? The manga, which I have every volume but the last one, which is sitting at my old landlady's house, but then COVID hit, and I haven't been able to go get it because it got shipped to her because my local book company kind of sucks and won't let me change it, even if I didn't know I'd move by the time that I pre-ordered it. And I've got the DVDs because I'm trash, and that was my introduction to Umi Neko. It's a lot of chocolate already. Yeah, almost done. The bowl's almost empty. These might just be naked. Come on. The sweater's going right in the wash. Might have to melt more chocolate to get the bottom, or just say that these are good enough and they don't have to be accurate to what the store has. But I like had the bowls that I use for baking the cookie, or like making the cookie dough. And these spatulas, like these red rubber spatulas, they were in the dishwasher, so I had to run the dishwasher last night to make sure that I'd have these for today. Okay. That looks like I can lick that clean later. I've got chocolate all over my thumb. Yummy. Okay. Your tastes are weird. Things that you like in anime, you find super weird IRL. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of people like certain things in anime, but obviously would be weirded out by it in real life. Okay, that's still very goopy. These need to cool for a bit. Hopefully that doesn't set off my smoke detector. Oh shit, now I have chocolate all over it. Whatever. My hands are covered in chocolate. Like, these gloves are disgusting right now. A lot of big streamers end up switching from USB mics to their XLR mic connection. Yeah, like, once you can afford an XLR setup and getting like a Go XLR or a Go XLR Mini, as well as the XLR mic with the compressor box thingy, then your sound quality goes way up. So, like, that's not something that I'm willing to spend money on right now. I can afford it, don't want to. So, we get my lovely little Blue Yeti right now. But yeah, I don't know. I like it for now. It's obviously not fantastic. I don't care that much. My voice is kind of annoying anyway, so why would you want that clear? You haven't gotten into the When They Cry series yet. I really like it, but I really like Closed Door Mysteries. Oh my god, there's so much chocolate on my thumb. And like, Umi Neko no Naku Koroni was one of my first anime. Not a great place to start, but I liked it quite a lot. I still have tea left. And I tried to watch Higurashi no Naku Koroni, but I only got 5 episodes in and then stopped for some reason. I think it was because I had exams. Then I never got back into it. And then I tried to watch Go, but then I realized that it was not a remake, so I only got a few episodes into Go. So now I have to go back to the beginning and start over again and rewatch it all. So I just haven't gotten around to doing that. But I do look forward to getting into Higurashi because I think I'd like that as well. Sorry, I heard sounds, but I think it's my roommate starting dinner, so that's exciting. Haven't licked this spoon yet. It's just got a bit of jam on it, so I'm going to take some of this delicious marshmallow fluff. Oh, wow. That goes really nicely with the jam, because while the jam's really tart, the marshmallow fluff is overwhelmingly sweet. So they kind of cut each other. It's good. It's always a shame, it's a shame it's always the Japan exclusive games that never get a Western release that get banger adaptations. So many games are super well received in Japan, but there's no demand for them in the West, so a lot of visual novels never come out here. Do you subscribe to Manga Gamer's, like, newsletter? Because one of my friends does, so I sometimes find out about visual novels that way, because they're really into visual novels, but I'm a little bit behind on that, mostly because I have no patience for reading anymore. There's a stack of manga right behind the camera of stuff that I need to read that I haven't read yet. That's sitting there mostly so that cookie dough doesn't roll off the side of my desk. And it's easier to clean the side of a shiny volume of manga. Excuse me. But yeah, like, that's why a lot of people, especially like 10 years ago, would have to rely on like fan translations. And even now, people need fan translations for visual novels that aren't officially translated into English, or they just learn Japanese. Because, like, the amount of VTubers that I've seen that have been like, I learned Japanese because of otome games. Like, nice. I just have my Hakuoki. Which is the whole reason why I bought a Vita. And then, like, I never played any games on it until I started playing Me and My Katamari, and then I started yeeting my Vita, like, across the room. My bed's, like, just back there. Throw my Vita onto it. You can also see my keyboard glowing through the Marshmallow Fluff. It's not an RGB keyboard, it's just a single color. Oh, I think I have to vacuum. I was really hoping I wouldn't, but I'm seeing lots of cookie dough on the floor. Fuck. Thinking of scouring Reddit for unofficial fan translations of visual novels. Not a bad idea. Hopefully that works out and you find something good. I just want this chocolate to set. It's still goopy. How long are you gonna take? I want to eat. Let me eat a crumb. You have a Vita and a ton of games on it, but it's English. visual novel selection is poor. What do I have for Vita? I have Hakuoki Kyoto Wins. I have Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc or something like something girls. I don't know. And then I have Me and My Katamari. And I think I downloaded something like some like card game with like solitaire and stuff for free. Where did I even put my Vita? Oh, I think it's just tucked away somewhere right now. I took everything off my desk yesterday and started like tucking away on the bookshelf next to my desk so that I'd have my desk clear for this stream. You want to invest in a PSP because that has a better visual novel library. You might be able to get some of the visual novels off the PS Store because like Me and My Katamari, well, it's not a visual novel, is for PSP, but I got it, like, the Vita port for it off the PlayStation Store. But yeah, like, I can imagine, because, like, PSP is even older, it'd be still a pain in the butt to find those visual novels, because, like, either you're cracking it and, like, downloading them, right? I don't know how it works. Or you're, like, actually searching for physical copies. And those games are weird, because they're, like, little mini discs in plastic or something, right? I think my brother had a PSP, but he smashed it, because he's very accident prone. Like, phones don't last 6 months with him. He got, like, a heavy-duty construction phone, and, like, he still managed to smash it. So he's using, like, a really old iPhone right now. In Japan, high school kids back then wanted to play visual novels on the go, so there's a lot of demand for visual novels on the PSP. Oh, okay, cool. Because, yeah, that's a good way to play 80-hour games, is to just do it on your way to school and back. And PlayStation clearly doesn't give a shit about PSP anymore, because it's so outdated. Like, they tried to close the store for PS3 and Vita, which I have both of and nothing newer in terms of PlayStation, so I'm glad they didn't. Yeah, another benefit of PSP is you can crack it, yeah. And then you can just download what you want, as long as you have enough space. Oh, I want to eat these. Maybe I should eat, like, this one. Oh, shit. Just because it's small. And then make my roommate eat some of these with me later. They're going to be really sweet. And I can't eat them all myself or I might die. Oh, yeah, they had movies on the PSP. I forgot about that. Because, yeah, my brother had a couple movies. And he had Twisted Metal. That's the game I really remember about PSP, is Twisted Metal with that, like, fucked up clown. So long ago. Oh, no. So, oh, yeah. I saw, it ended up being a Pokemon stream, but you play Love Live School Idol Festival? I think we talked about Love Live for a little bit. You can still find Borat, Rush Hour, and more in stores over here. Nice. That's excellent. Because, yeah, on Thursday I'm going to do a Love Live stream. I got the phone working. I'm going to have to deal with a bit of lag in the sound, but the sound at least works, and I can still get high combos with lag, so, like, we're okay. I was testing it out. And I have my bedroom door open, my roommate walks in, and she's like, wait, are you streaming? Because she sees, like, the game open on my screen. I'm like, no, I'm not streaming. My door's wide open. I'm just testing it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Love Live on stream on Thursday. I'm not gonna keep the archive up for that because K-Lab and Bandai Namco and Lantis are probably going to, like, bite me with copyright. The sound wasn't working. Are you using like a screen mirroring app, or are you using like an actual dongle? Because I've got a USB-C to HDMI dongle that I then plug an HDMI cord into to connect it to my Stream Deck. Or not Stream Deck, capture card. And if I plug my earbuds directly into my phone, the sound doesn't work. But if I listen to the sound through my computer, whether it's through my Bluetooth headphones or like just my speakers, which you can see one of the speakers on my desk, then it does work, but I have to deal with lag. So as long as you can like kind of adjust for the lag, it works fine. But maybe the sound wasn't working because you had your headphones plugged in. But that's just conjecture. I think I'm going to eat one of these in a minute and then clean up and end the stream soon. So I'm looking forward to not ruining my dinner. So yeah. I should drink water. This one's not as chocolatey, but bon appetit. I'm going to make a freaking mess. Oh my god. This is so extra. I can't imagine how extra it's going to be with chocolate. Oh my god. Mmm. Huh. It's interesting that you're using an APK for the sound. Because, like, for me, I just use... Do you have an Elgato capture card? Because I just use the 4K capture utility app thing that it uses. And it captures the sound just fine. I don't need an app for it or anything. If I can put up with the lag. But maybe the APK is a solution to the lag. I don't know. Man, these are good. As long as the dongle is connected, it usually works fine, but today it said there was a bug in the APK. Oh, okay, so you have to re-download or reinstall it. That sucks. Sorry that it didn't end up working out, but hopefully it works out next time. Have you streamed it before? / have you archived it before? / have you gotten copyright issues for it before? Because that's my biggest concern, is that I'm going to get dinged for the copyright. You have a regular 4K capture card. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. I tried using, like, the $20 capture card thing for a little bit. It did not go, so I finally gave up and bought an Elgato. But whatever. Oh, I'm not looking forward to cleaning this up. It's all very sticky. I'm excessive. I'm gonna ruin my dinner. Kanji, what's that? Ah, fuck. Making a huge mess. Okay, interesting. I'm not going to try to, like, vocalize the names of those apps, but that's interesting. Oh. Well, hopefully the next time you stream it works out. If I'm not awake for that, I'll definitely check out the VOD. Because I was, like, excited. I saw that you, like, had apparently streamed Love Live, and I was like, oh, I need to watch this VOD. And then it ended up being Pokemon. I'm like, oh. I was excited for Love Live. Sorry. Think your YouTube highlight of the game had gotten copyright claimed. Okay. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't upload it on YouTube because YouTube gets everything. Like, if I try to play music using my Stream Deck from stuff that, like, I downloaded from Elgato, that shouldn't be an issue. Like, it literally says this won't be an issue. YouTube still says it's an issue. But maybe if it's up on Twitch, it won't get as much trouble. Maybe I'll keep it up on Twitch. You played the game muted for 10 minutes and then gave up. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll see if I can check out those 10 minutes after dinner or tomorrow morning. But anyway, I should probably go eat dinner. This is my thumb trying to thumbs up. Yeah. Well, this was fun. They're ugly as hell, but they're delicious. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope your day's been good. Hope the rest of your day's been good. YouTube copyright or a Pokemon video. That nothing but the game music. YouTube is such a pain in the ass. I hate it. Okay. Thumping my desk. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. As always, chats have been good. These are a disaster, but they taste good. It's a graham cracker, marshmallow fluff, melted chocolate chips. Yeah. If I have a brief thing on, like, separating eggs using just the eggshells, so if that's something you take away from, like, if you decide to check out the VOD, then just look for when I separate the eggs to make the marshmallow fluff, because that's interesting. But other than that, I don't know, there's nothing really to learn. I made the cookies off stream. But yeah. Next stream's Thursday. Gonna stream Love Live. And now I gotta clean my desk, because it's sticky. Bye. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. I'm trying to wave, but also not dip my sleeve in chocolate. And